Today I want to talk to you about the power of prayer. Recently I heard a funny story about three preachers who sat down discussing the best positions for prayer while a telephone repairman working nearby heard their conversation. The first pastor said the best position for prayer is kneeling. It's definitely the best. You've got to get on your knees and fight like a man against the kingdom of darkness. No, I think getting on your knees is okay, another pastor contended, but I guess the best result is standing with my hands outstretched to heaven, worshiping and giving him praise before you pray. You both have some good concepts on positions of prayer, the third pastor said, but instead the most effective prayer position is laying face down on the floor and crying out to the Lord in the Spirit and with understanding. Well, the telephone repairman could not contain himself any longer. Hey, fellas, as he interrupted their conversation, he said, the best praying I've ever did or experienced was hanging upside down from a telephone pole. When it comes to the power of prayer or praying in general, have you ever noticed that there's so many books about it? There's prayer seminars, there's prayer conferences, and of course we all love to hear how prayer has changed someone's life through their testimony. Churches have prayer meetings, prayer services, prayer summits, prayer crusades, prayer rooms, but the reality is most people don't spend as much time in prayer as they should. Maybe we think of prayer as the exception instead of the rule. Many times people pray on occasions or when they're in a big mess, but when the scripture tells us what to do when it comes to prayer, Paul even reminds us in the book of Romans 12 to take our theology and make it practical. He reminds us how to live as the redeemed in a fallen world. He reminds us how to make our faith become alive and active. Romans 12:12 says, let your hope make you glad. Be patient in times of trouble and never stop praying. Church, in order to win the fight, you've got to have the right strategy. You have to have the right resources because victories don't come by chance. Sometimes all it takes is the power of prayer to change everything. Remember that God is at work on your behalf. So keep on fighting in your war room. Keep praying, keep worshiping Him, keep obeying His will and His word. Keep hoping and waiting on the Lord, for He shall renew your strength, and you will soar like the wings of eagles. You will walk and not grow weary. You will run and not faint. Just keep your faith as you wait on the Lord and as you pray. When the enemy keeps coming at you, just keep praying. Thank the Lord for what He's going to do in your situation. Thank you for taking time out of your day for me to share some insight and some thoughts on prayer. Enjoy these nuggets of truth and feel free to share them with somebody who needs to be reminded that praying is powerful via your Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Love you and have an outstanding day.